All right, so I like to think of this concept of being professionally personal. Be professionally personal, and remember that everything you do reflects on your business. I think that's good news. For me, I want to build a reputation for being a good ambassador of my business. I think if I develop this reputation, develop these tools, I will never want for a job. Because I think these types of people are going to be in short supply. The people that get the power of the digital space. I wish our students would get this. You know, that if they can learn to be professionally personal, they are a gold mine for their increasingly social business. To me, that's cha-ching. I want to hire those people. I don't want to hire the people that don't get it, that are just having fun, just playing around, not treating their own personal brand with integrity. If you don't treat your personal brand with integrity, you would be living in a fantasy world. To think that someone that doesn't behave with integrity personally is going to behave with integrity when they're at your business, you're really deceiving yourself. We are creatures of habit, and those habits extend to all behavioral choices we make. Every behavioral choice we make, including the ones we have online. We've just never been so inspectable. Never. In the past, if I wanted to know about you, I'd have to know someone that knew you, call them up, and get that information. No more. Now someone says, I need to meet you, what's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to Google you. And you're going to tell me volumes about yourself before I ever show up and meet you in person. I think, to me, that's pay dirt. That's good news. All right, so professional discretion. I think this is really lacking. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Just because your friends do doesn't mean that it's okay. There's so much behavior that's taking place today. To me, it's the Facebook lobotomy. What are you thinking? Why did you say that? Why did you post that? Well, this is what people do on Facebook, not what I do on Facebook. You don't have to make that choice. Just because your friend makes that choice doesn't mean it's a legitimate choice. It's a legitimate choice. It doesn't mean it's the right choice. You don't have to make that choice. You can make a different choice. And in fact, if you want to differentiate yourself, this is true. If you want to differentiate yourself, you've got to be willing to make a choice that almost everyone else doesn't make. If the only choices you ever make are the choices that everyone makes all the time, you are by definition mediocre. You're just another shade of everyone else. The only way you get to a path of excellence is to make a choice that others aren't making. That's it. That is the path to excellence. Everyone is doing this. I'm not going there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to choose to do this. And as soon as you choose to behave differently, what are your friends going to do? They're going to tell you how stupid you are. Oh, I can't believe you're doing that. They want to pull you back down to their standard of behavior. They want to regress you to the norm of behavior because the norm is comfortable. We're comfortable. We look around at each other. Everyone's doing this. It must be okay. Whew. You don't have to do that. You can choose to do something different.